issues. You probably are dying to hear what we have to say next week when we don't have a show for the rest of the summer. Well, the good news there is that Brian will be blogging about it.
Maybe.
And maybe. I am going to be disappearing.
You're going to be disappearing?
I'm going to be disappearing. I'm going to pretend like none of this exists.
Okay.
And I'm going to go sit in the mountains.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot my guns.
That's good.
Play my banjo.
Yep.
Drink my whiskey, all without telephone, internet, or any of those modern amenities that everybody likes to stay connected with. I need to try to restore a little bit of sanity, or
It's just like a very Montanan thing to
forgive me,
do.
a little Zen peace in my.
Love it. That's a Montana thing to do.
But
I
what
believe so.
everybody wants to know is when you get done, you know, you're out there in the mountains drinking the whiskey. Are you going to come back with a full beard again? I mean,
Yes,
that's the
that
burning
is
question.
a burning question. You're going to grow the beard again this summer?
You might just have to tune in September,
Find out.
first week of September, to find out.
Yeah.
In the meantime, though, Brian and I will be relaunching the podcast, but it's going to be a little bit different because it's not a DRTV podcast. It's going to be our overall brand podcast.
Yes.
Dead Reckoning podcast. So look for that beginning sometime in June, first couple weeks of June, and look for that about twice a month. And we are also going to be continuing the Deadbeat with Kayla K, another show on the Dead Reckoning digital network, and you can catch her out weekly, bi-weekly, somewhere along the line. She's a full-time student.
We
just do it as we can because it's the internet.
Yeah.
We can do whatever we want.
That's the fun.
And if you don't like it, then you can go watch something else. But if you want to find our opinion and our style, good luck. Because you will.
You're going to die trying.
You will die trying. You will
Wow.
die trying. And riots will be held for you. And
Looting.
people raids and looting and pillaging and raping and pillaging, and we're all going to turn into Vikings.
On the internet, of course.
You guys
On the
are
internet.
It's going to be like Clash of Clans.
I have no idea what happened to this show in the last 20 seconds. What in the world are we
It's
talking
the last show of the
about?
season.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're talking about summer
Pillaging
plans.
and not.
What
I
are
mean,
your? We're talking about raping and pillaging. What are your summer plans? Speaking of raping and pillaging.
raping and pillaging? No.
Raping and pillaging liberal ideologies everywhere.
Yeah, I mean that's it. That's really it. I'm really quite booked up over the next few months. I got I think 7 different trips and speaking engagements planned. So this is a busy time of year, so it's the perfect time for DRTV to sort of take a break. I do a lot of traveling and a lot of speaking, and so I'm looking forward to that. But other than that, in the meantime, enjoying the Montana
Ty?
summer, doing some fly
Pull
fishing.
up the schedule.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Oh,
Perfect.
Yeah.
We've got Fiji, the Bahamas, Hawaii, Puerto Rico, the Caribbean. Yeah, your 7 trips are going to be a lot of work.
No, actually, they're not all that cool, Jay. I am going to Phoenix in August.
Ouch.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody goes to Phoenix in
I
August.
once
me.
went through Phoenix and got an ice cream cone at McDonald's.
Yeah.
It was
Melted as it was handed to you.
It's like an air conditioned, and I was left with a cone.
I believe it. It is so
a
intense.
shell, and then even that started to melt. It was so hot.
110 plus is so intense.
Wow,
It's incredible. Yeah, it's great.
Hey,
Yeah, it's
hey, you guys! You forgot to tell him to watch the. Hey, to watch full episodes, click here. I think, maybe here. You guys.